Manley, who says that deficits contribute to inflation. It's his own actual finance minister and deputy prime minister. She said that that deficits pour fuel on the inflationary fire. And that's exactly what she did with this budget. $60 billion in additional inflation. That's $4,200 per family, which now has led to higher interest rates. Will he announce a plan and a deadline to balance the budget to bring down inflation and interest rates?
You're right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Yes, who would have thought?
The Bank of Canada is acting to bring down inflation, and it's working. Our inflation is coming down. At the same time, our job as a government is to be there to support Canadians, to be there with supports for families, be there with supports for kids who need dental care, be there for supports for Canadians who are struggling right now. The Conservative approach is to cut programs, to cut supports for Canadians at the same time as we are standing up to help Canadians through this difficult time and out to the other side.
The Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, it's clear that the Prime Minister
loves the sound of his own voice.
Stale briefing note because inflation is actually rising. It was up in the most recent reported month. Just so happens that that month followed the introduction of the $60 billion of brand new, above and beyond inflationary spending by this minister. We now know that deficits contribute to inflation, which raise interest rates. And he's right, the Bank of Canada is trying to bring down that inflation while he continues to pour the gas on the fire. Will he stop that irresponsible practice and deliver a balanced budget to bring down inflation and interest rates?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, at least the Leader of the Opposition is consistent in not letting facts get in the way of a good political argument, whether it's on climate change, whether it's on foreign interference, or whether it's on the Bank of Canada and inflation. He's continuing to fearmonger. He's continuing to amplify erroneous fears that Canadians have at the same time as we are delivering supports in a targeted way.
Nothing is targeted about government spending from the Liberals. Nothing is targeted.
We are continuing to be there for Canadians in a non-inflationary way that is targeted and right.
Leader of
non-inflationary.
Erroneous fears? Wow. Mr. Speaker, tonight, families will sit down with their kids at their dining room table to say, sorry,
he's got him here.
Sell the house.
Yeah.
He's got him here.
Payments are going to go up by as much as $1,500 per month. That's not me. That's according to the Bank of Canada, which predicts a 40% increase in mortgage payments. People can't pay 15 grand more in mortgage payments. They have only $200 left in the bank at the end of the month. Will the Prime Minister acknowledge that these are real fears by real people and stand on their side?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.